1,500 fires and counting already this year in California. That reality all too close to home in the East Bay yesterday when a wind-whipped fire burned into the backyards of several homes. Good evening and thanks for joining us this Friday night. I'm Christina Rendon.
And I'm Andre Sr. If you think there have been a lot of wildfires already this year, you are spot on. KTVU's Tom Vacar joins us from the scene of a recent fire that nearly got out of control. And Tom, you spoke to Cal Fire today about what might lie ahead.
Well, I want you to take a look up the hill here. This is what happened yesterday, and it left a lot of people shaken because they got very, very close to losing their homes. And that's the problem. Even as early as it is in the year for fires, firefighters in Cal Fire find themselves playing an increasingly dangerous game of whack-a-mole, chasing fire to fire, and it's only early in the season. Thanks to great firefighting and some defensible space, Thursday's scary wind-whipped fire in Pittsburg did not take out the neighborhood along Hillview Drive, but it was a close call with a few residents losing outbuildings but not their homes.
I opened the gate for the firefighters to get through, and I just saw that there was like a big, huge ball of flames in the back, and luckily they were all able to control it, and luckily it didn't spread further into the house. It just got the yard. Nonetheless,
the hillside wasn't scrub vegetation free.
Part of the city to keep that lower. Us residents, we kind of hire people. We do it ourselves, majority of us in here.
And with so many fires already on record, even before the peak of the fire season, it suggests that this can happen to anyone, anywhere. And it's likely to happen more often this year than most. Fires are popping up everywhere in California, such as this one in Calaveras County. Another scary one popped up even in drier Southern California. Cal Fire's latest count shows that so far this year it has responded to 1,354 fires as opposed to 814 for the same period last year. Add in fires handled by the Federal Forest Service, and the number is over 1,500 so far this year.
The fuels are receptive. The opportunity exists. And where there's opportunity, there's the potential for devastating fires.
The biggest danger, where drought, bark beetles, and sudden oak death have killed millions of trees, but haven't yet had a recent wildfire.
So all that dead fuel and all that dead material throughout California is still there from areas that have not burnt. So, any fire that gets established in those areas with a large amount of dead fuel, it has that potential for being, really devastating.
Well, I feel like, this year I feel like it might increase a lot because of how we're going through this drought and it's a lot hotter.
It's a joint effort between us and the public to both do our parts, us by fighting fires aggressively and them for reducing the fuels around their structures and their homes.
Perhaps as never before has that partnership between firefighters and structure owners been as important as it is now, because we really don't know what's going to happen, but we know we don't have nearly enough water to deal with it. One final thing. The reason that most of these homes survived up in the hill here is they had broad, large backyards that were well trimmed. Otherwise, those houses would have very likely burned out. Tom Vacar, KTVU Fox 2 News.
Tom Vacar with the warning tonight. Tom, thank you so much.